Modeling. Okay, folks, if you want to understand the story of David and Goliath, you have to go back from chapter 17 to chapter 13 of the book of 1 Samuel. And it's very simple. We're speaking about an era where the Philistines and the Israelites coexist. Parallel to the time the Israelites entered the land from the east, the Philistines entered the land from the west. Originally they come from the Greek Isles and they come all the way to Egypt. The Egyptian pharaohs kicked their fannies all the way a bit north to the shores of Gaza, and they spread from Gaza north to Ashkelon, Ashdod, and then inland toward Gath and Ekron. And of course the aspiration of the Philistines is to take over. The Philistines are coming with a great advantage. They bring with themselves the technology of smelting iron. And that's something the Israelites did not have. The end of chapter 13 goes like that. And in those days, there was no blacksmith to be found in all Israel. And it's interesting because it goes like that. It says, but all the Israelites would go down to the Philistines. In other words, the Israelites dwell on the mountains, and they come down to the low hills and the plain. And the Bible says they go down to the Philistines to sharpen each man's plowshare, his mattock, his axe, and his sickle. What is it that they brought down here to be sharpened? Tools. Is it weapons?
No.
You see, the Philistines sold them only agricultural tools. They wrote down what family bought exactly what tool, and when that thing became dull, of course, what sharpens iron? Iron. Exactly, and therefore the Israelites had to come all the way down several times a year, give the Philistines either the mattock, ox, axe, sickle, whatever it is, and they sharpened it for them and they paid them money for that. You understand that? And watch this. And the charge for the sharpening was a pim for the plow. Okay, it goes all the way. So it came about on that day of battle that there was neither sword nor spear found in the hand of any of the people who were with Saul and Jonathan, but they were found with Saul and Jonathan his son. You understand that? Now the only two people in the entire nation of Israel of those days that had an iron-made sword were Saul the king and his son Jonathan. And you and I know that they're the last to go to the battle. So in other words, the Israelites were not really well equipped. That is the preparation for now chapter 17. You must understand, when the enemy is recognizing any place of weakness in you, he crawls in, he takes over that area and starts spreading. It's like a cancerous thing. If you really think about it, the Philistines came from far away, they were not native to this land. They came, they saw that there's an area they can take over. Now they come inlands, and now they realize the Israelites are weak. They do not have the technology of smelting iron. So we can take advantage of that. Now we can get money from them. And the more we are in charge and the more we are in control, the more we think that, wait a minute, why do we live next to them and not rule over them? And the Philistines, between chapter 13 and chapter 17, are going through a mental metamorphosis. And you need to realize that now they come to the point when they say, you know what? Let's have a gladiator fight. We don't have to have a war between us and you. Let's just send our own champion you send your champion, they'll fight, we watch. Whoever wins will be the master of the nations of the one, whoever wins. Isn't that interesting? The first gladiator fight recorded in the history is now, here in this area. The Bible says that we're in the territory of the tribe of Judah. That barren hill over there with 2 trees on top, this is where a city called Azekah used to stand. Azekah, say that.
Azekah.
Over there, that hill's close to us, with the low bushes, not the high trees. You see, right here in front of us, that's the area of the city of Soko. Say Soko. So Soko and Azekah were part of Judah, and the Philistines took over Soko, and they took over Azekah. Now I'm going to show you what exactly happened. The Elah Valley is a dry creek bed. Well, dry creek bed, what's known in the Arabic as wadi or valley, has a lot of stones there, but of course when this rain falls, the water goes down there and flows find their way all the way down. And they make the stones inside the creek bed, even if it's dry. What did they make the stones? Smooth. Exactly. Now, we're speaking of a creek bed that runs from beyond Soko. Watch this. Watch me. If it comes from beyond there, it goes like that. Turn towards us, towards the west, all the way. Here, behind you, turns to the right. And beyond Azekah, turns to the left again. So, turns to the right and turns to the left again. You see?
Where's Azekah on there?
Okay, now let's put Soko right here and Azekah right here. Although they look like they stand opposite to one another, both are on the same side of the creek bed. You understand that? You see that? Now, watch this. Soko, Azekah. Wonderful. Now, what do we have here? A line of hills that runs all the way from Bethlehem far east. So I'm now drawing the line of hills coming all the way from Bethlehem. This is where the Israelites encamp. Israel. And this is where the Philistines encamp. These 2 outposts and all in between, Philistines. Okay? So the Philistines on this side, the Israelites on this side, in the valley between is the valley of Elah. Who has a highlighter? Watch this. Now I'm going to highlight the valley of Elah.
How do you spell that, Amir?
E-L-A.